We'll be doing it, but in 3 minutes. I know the anticipation kills me. Oh, we also seem to have, if I'm reading this right, we have Danny Boy in action as well. I haven't seen him in a few weeks. Maybe it's just me. The countdown begins, folks. This is your 2-minute warning before we start. So definitely bring in everybody you know. Mass TP, even though they might annoy. But maybe they need to start warning people before they mass TP people, huh? And please remember, though, when you TP your friends in, keep them on the outside of the barricade. We have some snipers with itchy trigger fingers, and it really wouldn't be nice to have them show up and to be removed.
Yeah. All right, I'm back now. Everything's good. Let's see here. Let's see here. Chicken dinner. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more minute away till the show starts. Get ready. TP in your last bit of friends, family, supporters, yoders, coders, whatever. We're getting this show rocking and rolling. Virtual Attitude Wrestling, bringing attitude back to wrestling, starting here at 3 p.m. SLT, presenting Turbulence. Get ready.
and gentlemen, it is Thursday night, well, Thursday afternoon, depending on where you're at, night, morning, 3 p.m. SOT, and I'd like to welcome you to Turbulence. I'm one of your hosts tonight. I am Natasha Grimmore, and next to me is my partner for the evening, James Graves. How are you doing, James?
Well, I'm doing pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. I am here tonight with my partner, Natus, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready to get this thing rocking and rolling. We're bringing attitude back to wrestling, and I'm telling you, man, I'm feeling real good. Let's do it.
We got a whole lot of action lined up for you tonight, so definitely, folks, you better hold on to your seats because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Well, this is Turbulence, after all.
Well, if you say so yourself. But, I'm ready to get it. Let's go. And we're also being filmed right now. Turbulence is not normally being filmed, but it is being filmed tonight. So don't get out there caught poking your nose or sticking your finger up your butt, or you don't have a nice outfit on or something like that, because, yeah, that's not really a good way to get out there, right? Am I right, Natus? Am I right? Maybe.
I'm sure you're right, because, you know, you look at the Geico commercial, I mean, you don't want to be the pig in the blanket, if you know what I mean.
You're damn right about that. You don't want to be...
We're being recorded now, who knows, maybe next time we'll be having the kissing cam. I don't know, it's ain't Super Bowl, but you know what I mean.
You know, you're a weird guy. You know that, Natus? Somebody ever tell you that?
You know what? I get told that all the time. I get also called quite a few other things, but it depends on what's going on at the time.
I'm glad you understand that. Well, anyway, tonight we've got a lot of action going on. We're going to have our Hall of Famer, Danny Boyd's going to be in action tonight. We're also going to have New Blood Champion in action tonight. We got ourselves a stacked card tonight, and full of energy. So, you know, I don't have energy like I used to, but I can still get it going.
Right, that's all right, James. I got enough energy for the both of us, so it's all good.
Right. Well, yeah, that's about it, you know.
My energy doesn't give you a heart attack, we're good.
Well, the GM the later tonight.
No, we did say she has something to say tonight.
Turbulence!
I wonder what her announcement is. I know you mentioned it had to do with bringing the Temptations title out of retirement, but, you know, I'm actually quite curious myself what she has to say. She took over being GM, last week? And she's only been in the position a week, and already she's coming out.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to VAW Turbulence. For all of you who missed last week, I am Alex Xavier Frost, and I am the new GM here on Turbulence. Yes, keep your applause down. It's all good. So, I have a few things that I need to address here. First things first. The Temptations Championship. So, now, I announced last week that we're bringing it back. And ever since I have, there's one girl in the back who seems pretty confident and pretty determined and thinks that she's better than the rest of the divas here, and she deserves that title, and is calling me every single day demanding that title. So, with that being said, Rosa, I know you're in the back and you're listening. Seeing as you're so confident in yourself, here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to stick you in a gauntlet. That's right. Every single week, you will have a match. If you win the match, congratulations, you move on. If you lose, however, your chance at the title is gone too. So, with that being said, you will have a match tonight. Hopefully you're back there and you're dressed and you're ready to go, because your match starts now.
Wow, Rosa, wait, what's this? What's going on here?
So, Rosa, come on out here.
The general manager just called Rosa out as all of a sudden we have
hold on here.
coming out.
What is going on
Well,
here?
We got some. Wait a minute. She better hold on for a second, because she's got an unexpected gift. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to announce that it is her birthday here tonight, and I don't know if this is disrespect out of freaking Rose here, but that kind of came out of nowhere.
What is this?
And ladies and gentlemen, I've received word just like you received word. That was just from Jay Frost, as he's actually watching right now and got that arranged for Alex. And I got to tell you, this is a little disrespectful to Rosa here, because it looks like she doesn't even care.
Honestly, I mean, coming from Elite...
Sweetest man ever.
Oh, I'll give her that. That was a sweet sentiment. Yet, honestly, I think regardless if it was disrespectful to Rosa or not, I have to agree with her. It was actually very sweet.
Yeah, that's very disrespectful. She just started coming out, and then you see balloons coming down. I mean, it's like, who cares if she's coming out? But anyway, let's see what they got to say here. Wow, very disrespectful as the GM here. I don't know if that was a real... You can see the fans are not liking that at all. She came out, freaking balloons coming down and stuff like that. Her birthday, trying to celebrate her birthday. And then you got freaking Rosa's... I don't know. It didn't seem right to me. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up with our first match of the evening. Let's get this thing going.
James, why do you got to be so negative? Why can't you think of the positive?
It's disrespectful. What do you think it is?
Rosa should have just stood there and waited for it to be done. I mean, it is our GM's birthday. I mean, honestly, she's coming out. Rosa was being disrespectful.
No, what are you talking about? That was disrespectful, Natus.
I agree. Rosa should have just stood on stage, wait till the balloons went away, and then she come out. Rosa,
let me tell you something.
It's GM's birthday. Come on.
Let me tell you something. The GM can celebrate her birthday on another day, okay, Natus? The GM can celebrate her day on another day.
The only thing we don't know is who her opponent's going to be.
Not during the show. Come on now.
What? That's all I'm saying. But apparently Rosa here has now got a match right now against nobody knows who. And she just got thrown into this gauntlet. And if she doesn't win against her opponent, she can't move on. And, well, her hopes and dreams of that title is over.
Wait a minute. Here comes Kalani. Her first time here on Turbulence. Look at this standing ovation for Kalani. She's coming out down to the ring. People are really supporting her as she's coming out. Oh, man, Kalani, one of the top women we have here in virtual wrestling.
Well, I mean, and Kalani's already been on a lead, and she's made herself, already a presence to be known. Now she's coming over here. Apparently, she's got her eyes on the title over here. So who knows what brand she's going to be sticking with? As far as I know, I don't think she's exclusive to one. Rosa doesn't seem to be taking her opponent kind of seriously. She's just kind of lounging there on the ropes. Now, my only question is has Rosa had her catnip today? That's what her problem has been as of late. She's had a lack of catnip. Or someone stole her ball of yarn. In either case, let's just see if that ferocity of hers is actually going to do her justice against Kalani here. It's interesting to watch the women wrestlers here because just like the men, they have just a whole different variety of type of deals. But Rose is showing the power and the size over Kalani by shoving her out of that lockup. Apparently that shove wasn't enough to keep her down. Because Kalani and right now Rosa, they're sizing each other up there in that ring, circling off. But you never, and that's the thing, especially when you got someone like Rosa, the cat that she is, you never know what trick she may actually. Plus, folks, you haven't known already, she's got herself an accomplice. So Kalani's got to keep her eye, over her shoulder, because you never know where Zenobia may be lying behind. So we've seen those 2 recent weeks coming out together at one time, It's kind of odd right now seeing Rosa come out by herself. But so the ladies right there showing their technical side with Rosa giving Kalani that textbook wrist lock. But obviously Kalani wasn't going to hold on to it. Speed is incredible on these female wrestlers. That she just kind of flips out around and reverses it. Now Rosa's on the ground and Kalani is standing over her. Apparently it took a lot out of. It took already a real good start. Oh, and Kalani is trying to stomp Rosa back into that mat. James, you need to plug the headphones back in, or do we need to go back to the budget of getting you a new set of headphones? Some of these equipment, I think we need to purchase, folks, new headphones, headsets, jacks, something to catch up on that. Oh, and that was a nice punch. He's backing up, though, trying to stay out of it. And apparently it loosened up something in there, but not enough. She shoves Rosa back. Now, that's the thing that Kalani has shown, ladies and gentlemen, before, is her tenacity and them kicks. Them kicks to the midsection. Oh, and Bell took her head off. Bell took her head off with that last standing sidekick, or I want to say standing psychic because that just sounds the best for me. And going for a pin. 1, 2. And even though Rosa's head should be rolling around, it wasn't enough to put her away. Man, them powerful legs of Kalani will definitely take your head off if she kicks you hard enough. Granted, Kalani is one of the shorter female wrestlers we have, but always remember, folks, Dynamite comes in small packages. And then Kalani is definitely showing that today, and it looks like taking Rosa by surprise today. But Rosa, not without her own surprises. She ends up DDTing, driving Kalani's head straight to the mat. So it looks like she cleared her cobwebs there to take the advantage. Kalani cannot take her for that. Do not underestimate your opponent. I've seen this many a times from veterans to new recruits coming in. You never underestimate your opponent. Because the moment you do, something like that happens, and it could cost you the match. So always keep that in mind.
So while James is taking his medication, I will fill in for now.
Oh, okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I have the GM of Turbulence joining me out here.
Hello.
I'll just go ahead and give you a big happy birthday from here while we got some action going on.
Thank you very much, Natus. So as it's looking right now, Rosa don't seem too confident and sure in herself here.
Well, it was funny, but did you also take in consideration her little partner as of late, Zenobia, possibly interfering? Like, even right now would be a key point as Kalani gets to the top rope.
Yes. I've taken everything into careful consideration, and if that happens, we will address it next week.
Alright, boss, you're the boss. I was just kind of pointing that out there. But Kalani with the high-risk corkscrew type maneuver, she overcalculated, took too long, and Rosa was able to roll out of it, and that could be devastating.
Well, I chose Kalani for a specific reason, so I have faith in Kalani. Rosa needs to prove herself to me. She wants that title so bad, well, she needs to prove it.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And like I said, I think someone stole her ball of yarn, or she's out of catnip because she's been high-strung as of late.
Well, she's a very angry person. I'm not sure where it comes from, but she seems to be very, very angry.
Like I said, no catnip, ball of yarn gone. Either way, I mean, that would make any cat pissed off.
Possibly.
But that right now, Kalani got herself getting up wobbly, got the cobwebs knocked out. Rosa's still trying to catch her breath right now. Now, you say you chose Kalani for a reason. I know over at Elite, she's been making herself known over there. Is it true? I mean, is there going to be any complications with her coming here to Turbulence, out of curiosity? I mean, I'm sure you did your homework, but I just want to make sure.
None at all. All females are on both of the rosters.
I just want to make sure, because we had a situation like this before, but it was with a male. I believe, I know you don't like the guy, and that's fine, but, or our crisis was in the situation. Like, I just want to make sure that, you made sure there was no complication at that point. So I was just curious.
Nope. Everything has been handled very nicely by myself and Niall.
And as good as Rosa wraps Kalani's leg and stretches that knee out around the ropes. Now, I know, and Kalani, Belle took her head off with that leg earlier. Maybe it's Rosa's picked up some strategy about that, or just don't want to get kicked by it again.
Welcome back, James. I presume everything went okay with you taking your medicine. You can have your seat back. Natus, it was very nice to see you.
Nice to see you, and once again, happy birthday, boss.
Thank you very much.
Because Rosa sets up Kalani up at that top rope. She better not dawdle too long because there could be, and give Kalani time to recover, could be very bad for Rosa. But she's back on the action.
Here. And here we go. Nice spoon. Look at that. Super suplex off the top rope. But she's going all the way down to terrible pain. And, good gosh. What a move. And, what? Tell me to come back to... What were you doing up here? Smooching with the jam or something? You know, trying to kiss her butt or something like that?
No, I was just wishing her a happy birthday, and she came and kept me company while you with no warning and no consideration from me, turned around and just got up to take your medication.
Okay? Just shh. And right now, Rosa in control of this match. I was not expecting to see Kalani on her back right now. Referee checking on her to see if she's okay. Rosa's still in control here, keeping her on the ground.
That's a good idea. She was wrapping her leg around her knee, stretching that knee with the rope earlier. While you were gone taking your match,
and almost a 3 count. Kalani tried to get that pin there. Yeah, looks like she tried to get that pin. No prevail in that count. Referee here standing by. Really on top of her job here tonight. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, yeah, you can't agree. Never mind.
I can agree with you that Sarah's doing a good job. I mean, it's been, I've watched her progress the time I've been here. I mean,
you can see the fans right now not happy.
Well, no, and Rosa's never happy. Someone throw her a ball of yarn. Let her take out some stress there.
No, you got that right. She's a very, what can you say? Very, no word for it? Can't remember. Just, very, I don't know. But Kalani here, it's getting up. Rosa better check herself out. She better turn around.
That's the problem. She's too busy trying to argue with Sarah. So, obviously, wasting precious time.
Absolutely. And you see that she kicked her right in the face. Now she's got her leg here. Let's see what she does here. Is she going to go for a pin or what? Wait a minute, Rosa, she gets her! She's got a pin!
And it was only a 1 count.
Only a 1 count.
Really caught Kalani out by surprise with that. I mean, anytime a roll-up like that happens, it'll definitely catch anybody off guard. And the question will be then is, was it enough of a break? She only got a 1 count. Was it enough of a break for Rosa to start gaining momentum back?
Absolutely. Let's see what these two can do now. Rosa's still on the ground. Kalani here sizing her up. Matchman definitely has its ups and downs here. Well, Kalani was really getting dominated throughout this match.
Glad to see that Rosa trying to hyperextend that knee hasn't affected her, but she's probably going to feel that tomorrow. Rosa chopping her all the way across the ring, and then smacks all the way up here.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That right there. Whew, man. Jeez, Jeez, and she's on the ropes here. Kalani's still in charge. Still in charge at large. Telling you, she didn't play games. Hey, if you have not seen her on the Elite before, she didn't play games. Rosa comes back with a counter here, kicks her in the gut. She didn't play games at all. She's got a lot of spunk and a lot of attitude. I like a woman like that.
Wait, we're talking about Kalani, right?
Yeah. Hey, she's bouncing
I want to
off
make sure I was on the same
Rosa-
page here, because right now they both got attitude, but you're right, Kalani does have spunk. And she does have,
What are you trying to say?
integrity.
Oh, look at that punch there! It almost knocked her cheek to the other side of this arena. Kalani is down.
Kind of like, this is before the kick you gave me as you almost took my head off.
Jeez. Man, she spent around, dipped around, and wham! Right in the face. Can you do that, Natus? Can you do that?
I don't know about the spinning around. I mean, I'd be more straightforward. But...
See, I can get in there and I can do a little turn around myself. Do a little turn
Who's
around.
in the ring with women? I don't think your heart can handle getting into the ring with these women.
Oh, hey. HIPAA. HIPAA violation there. Shush.
Violation.
Not like you know anything about that anyway. But here we go. She throws in the corner. Rosa here. After that big punch to the face, Kalani is down. Not really, I don't think she knows where she's at after a big punch like that. I'd get knocked out and I wouldn't get back up again. Hey, that's no joke right there.
You're right on that. That big punch probably was flipping knocked loose all the cobwebs there, but not...
What?
Or gave her cobwebs, or however, but it's apparent that Kalani was playing possum.
Like a
She
possum. Then
shook it off.
Kalani, and you can see Rosa, look at her. She's in bitter pain. Look at that.
Kalani is short compared to everybody else, so the kick may have been a little lower.
She's trying to go for a clothesline. Rosa rolled out of the way there. Let's see what Rosa here does. She moved out of the way and sizing her up here. She was about to knock her head off. Man. You can see now she's looking at her and say, hey, come on, bring it on.
They're definitely having a stare down now. I think Rosa might be thinking that she bit off too much, more than she can chew right now.
She thought she, did, and there you see her talking crap in the ring. Nice kick in the gut there. Oh, here we go.
No.
Oh! Oh, my back. My back.
No, Rose is using her size advantage and possibly strength advantage with that major backbreaker, and she goes for a pin.
She's going for a pin. Oh, my gosh. My back. Natus. Can you run my back?
Attica. And a 1 count.
That looked bad. Oh, my goodness.
I'm wrong. It was a 2 count.
Natus, can you run my back? Did you see that? Oh my god.
I'll tell you what. I think I seen Lada Rosie back there. I'll have her come out and give you a back rub.
Well, my back is feeling a little bit better now. It's feeling a little bit better now. I don't need no rub now. Natus, I asked you to do it. I didn't ask somebody else to do it, but that's fine. That's okay with me. A kick in the gut there from Rosa. I mean, she's laying down a wall now. Look at this belly suplex. Tossing her across the ring. Referee here about to check on her. You can see Rosa here a little tired in the ring now. Here we go with a pin. Here, what can she do? 1, 2, no 3 count at all. With a big move like that, you would think she would get the 1, the 2, and the 3, but she didn't get it. She gotta keep on with it. Both of these women here, they're really, really tired here.
I think right now Kalani is running on instinct alone because of the beating she's taken. I mean, that kick out just wasn't. It just seemed like, once again, it was just pure instinct. I mean, it was like nobody's home.
I agree. He really did. And there she goes. Kalani throws in the corner. Excuse me, down the corner. Does a rope shoot. Wait a minute, a nice move there. Kalani back in the stage. She's going for a pin. 1, 2, and no. She kicks out. Fans are on their feet tonight. What a match.
I guess that looked like 3 to me, but looked like 2 9/10 maybe.
Wait a minute, excuse me, ladies and
Apparently
gentlemen.
it was a 3 count.
Was it a 3? I think it was. Was it a 3? Referee, can we get clarification? I think it was a 3. Referee is saying it was a 3. It was a 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is over. Kalani takes the victory over Rosa here, coming just out of pure instinct. 1, 2, 3, Nana. She wins the match.
Takes away any hopes that Rosa just had for that title. I knew this was coming. I knew Zenobia wasn't too far behind. It goes to show that wherever you see Rosa, Zenobia ain't too far behind. But what is she doing outside the ring? Is she gonna... What is she doing here at the ring?
I don't know. What is she doing? But Kalani is up on her feet and it looks like she's going to try to get out of the ring, but you got Zenobia out here. Rosa just lost the match. What are you doing out here? Get out of here. Let her celebrate. What are you doing? Get out of there, you freaking butthole. Jeez, I want to go out in the ring right there, Natus. I'm getting ticked off. Look at she has hair going all the way down to her butt, like past her butt. You see that?
I seen that, obviously, and it looked like she got a hair dye job. It's obviously, it's obvious that the dark side, as Rose has been putting it, is really taken through to Zenobia. So, but I still want to know, what is she doing there in the ring? Rose is gone.
But she better do something. I mean, she's just standing there. She better do something. And I mean, she hasn't been here in a little bit, so is she staring at her back or something? What is she doing? We're about to find out right now. She's acting really weird, just like Rosa does.
Rosa's telling her, I leave her in your hands. And she called her her pet. Yeah, well, I've heard of worse nicknames, but anyway, it's Rosa's telling her to take care of business. A nice kick to the back of the head. Obviously, Zenobia is doing Rose's bidding. I mean, is she there just to attack? She's stomping her.
Can you tell me something about this? Because what in the world is she doing out there attacking Kalani like that? She just had a match, okay? She won her match fair and square. Why is she out there attacking her like that?
Basically, what's been going on is basically Zenobia and Rosa have been kind of a tag team. Rosa's been teaching her the dark side, I guess, has been told. And it's just kind of like you usually see them come out together. I found it odd that Rosa came out by herself, but it makes more sense now that Zenobia comes out after the match, under orders of Rosa to take care of business.
Well, it looks like she's got a mic here. Let's see what she has to say. She's not actually speak on her behalf. I don't think I've ever heard her talk. She already didn't kick freaking Kalani's butt, you know. After, of course, she done got done here and she's freaking hurt. What else you want to talk about? No one wants to hear you. My goodness.
I am here to do what Rosa couldn't do, to overcome the odds to win the Temptations title.
Well. Nails, you have anything to say about that?
Oh, she's saying that she's came out to see what Rosa could do about the Temptation title, but what's the big plan? I don't understand. She's gonna take.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out, right? Ladies and gentlemen, that is it right there. Coming out here kicking around and said she wants to win the title. But anyway, we're getting ready for our next match of the evening, and we'll see what happens next.
Already been full of surprise. I did not expect that from Zenobia. Now she's taking Rose's place and wants the title. Well, I think every woman's gonna for that title, but what is that gonna hold for the relationship between Rosa and Zenobia? Championships can make allies and break allies. And now comes the team of Alexius and the Italian Dragon, and Danny Thunder. These two have came out, and when they first came out, surprised everybody, including me.
Well, look at these guys here.
The only thing I see, these guys are incredible competitors, incredible athletes. But the only thing I see as a problem, maybe that's just my opinion, is Danny has been too much of a good sport. Always trying to shake the hands of his opponents after the match. Now, granted, I'm all about good sportsmanship, but in this type of environment, it's gonna get you rocked. People are gonna take advantage of that. So, but I mean, continue doing what you're doing, but he's gonna learn eventually.
Well, here are these two gentlemen here, Daniello and Alexis Gant. I think one of the top people around here. I'm freaking excited that they're out here tonight. Very talented individuals here.
That I will agree with you on, surprisingly. They are very talented, but they're also taking on the new boy champion, La Cobra, and the Robin Kristoff, who made an appearance last week, the first time I seen him, and he did really good. Accompanying them is Savannah. I think I pronounced that right. No, I'm sure I'm going to get corrected. And with any match, one thing that you always got to take consideration, managers are a wild card. You never know what they're actually going to do when it comes down to the match themselves. Especially when you got eye candy like that, that could be a big distraction if you're not focused.
Oh man, I did, good God, two good teams are coming out here. I'm expecting to see a lot of action between these two teams, and we're not really, there's not a lot of freaking tag teams here, good tag teams around, and we got two good tag teams right here in the ring. I'm looking forward to this one.
This is definitely going to be a good match. I mean, first of all, Danny and Alexius are both know each other pretty well.
Absolutely. And you got Daniello, who's going to be starting off for his team. We got Nevin, who's going to be starting off for his team. Savannah's manager for those two.
He's changing his name because he looks like a Robin from last week, but hey, I could be wrong.
Well, who do you think is going to come out victorious in this match?
But it's like I said, right now, the way I see it is Nevin, Robin, whatever they call him anymore, and the Cobra, they've got a wild card, a slight advantage with having a manager, especially a good-looking one. Now, are these two going to be deploy to actually the first thing we're gonna have to think to the feminine wiles, I guess is the best way to put it.
Oh, that's right. But, when you have two teams like this that come together and they fight, we'll find out who. And I've heard rumors that there's going to be a tag team championship that's going to be coming out pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. You got so many tag teams, and they're not wrestling for anything. You got to put it out there for something for them to wrestle for. I think when you put that out there, it just makes it that much better, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, it would make it better because, especially when we've got the VAW in a whole, it's got such an influx of new talent coming in. It's only going to be, it wouldn't be no surprise to have a tag team or some of these people coming in and wanting to tag team.
That's right. Referee here coming down for this contest here. And we're about to get this thing going. We're about to get it started. Nevin and Cagnar are two actual brothers.
Well, and it's not, it's James, let me correct you, it's not Nevin, his name is Robin. I don't know who this Nevin guy you keep talking about, but his name is Robin Christoph, the chosen one.
Well, yeah. Well, that's his real name. Cagnar and Nevin, that's the real names. I know him like that, you see?
I know him as Robin, so let's not get the fans confused. We're the chosen one, that way we can just skip all the formalities.
The chosen one and Sin, there you go. And then you got Danielle, and then you got Alexis Gant. I saw him down there yelling. What did he say? I couldn't hear what he said. What did he say?
I'm not sure. It sounds like mouthing out. And
he's looking dead at me. He was like, yelling. I'm like, whoa, okay. Well, anyway, so we got a lock up here going. Finally, let's go. Daniello versus Nevin. Excuse me.
Thunder is so tall, though. Look at Danny. He's so tall and so powerful.
You got two little fellas. Most of the fans, they go for these, the little ones, right? I guess, right? Nice punch.
Talking about wrestlers, right? We are talking about wrestlers, right? Let me just clear that up.
What? Oh, yeah. Talking about what do you think this is, huh? Talking about wrestling.
You want to make sure that your mind doesn't go so hard.
I'm not going to go there, Natus. I'm not even going to go there. You just don't say a word. Don't say nothing else. I'm going to go there with you. You are a very dirty man. Very dirty man.
I was just making sure we were on the same page because I was talking about the wrestling, but you're the dirty
you
man.
just keep on talking about the match. Nasty guy. And then Chosen One takes down Danny the Thunder.
And Robin took down Danny with that dropped toe hold. Didn't see it coming. That's one thing about Robin that has been shown. He's quick and he's smart, but he lacks in power compared to Danny Thunder.
Kicks the Chosen One down there. Wow, I mean it's push to shove here. You know, it's got a lot of talent in this ring right here. You know, when Virtual 2 Wrestling initially started, nice, looks like it was going to be a clothesline by Daniello, but he moves completely out of the way. The Chosen One comes back at Daniello. Let's see what he has, and look at that! Kicks him right into a corner.
And you're right, we got a lot of talent. Honestly,
now.
what we see here in this ring right now is the future of VAW.
I'm just saying,
that is no lie.
Virtual 2 Wrestling first started, you had Turbulence as the B show and you had Elite as the A show. But, you know, as time goes on, people are saying that Turbulence is about to come around and be that A show, and here Daniello throws the Chosen One into the other corner there. He's still tired, though. Can he get to the other side? Here we go.
And a running start with a nice splash in the corner. A whole lot of man to be landed on you in the corner.
Yeah. Like a sandwich. Just that means
pretty much. I think the Chosen One feels he got hit by a semi-truck with that one. There's a tag though, and in comes Alexius Gant. See how well these two actually are working together. It's like I said, they worked with each other in past feds. They know each other well. That's why I think that they will be, especially the tag team division comes around, these two would be my pick, my number one pick for the tag champs. Alexius got on top rope, but decided to come down and go for a pin. One. Okay, I think I'm going to need to get my eyes checked somewhere. Oh, either way, Alexius went for the pin, got a 2 count, but Robin kicked out, and a nice eye rake into a hammerlock. Eye rake seems to be a good choice to distract your opponent, because they cannot see. While Robin is working over Alexius, a nice running bulldog off the ropes. Use those ropes as leverage to get more speed.
Nice move there.
You need to go ahead and talk to GM about getting you a new headset there, James.
No, I'm good. What are you talking about? I'm just letting you take charge. My headset's doing perfectly fine. You young people need to be a little bit more vigilant.
Been vigilant. I just want to make sure you're not napping over there or something.
No, I'm not napping. I'm doing just fine, you know. You young people can talk more than I can, so just keep on going. Sin here takes advantage of Alexius Gant. I was going to tell you, do not take anything away from these two brothers, okay? They may have been wrestling in past feds over there, Alexius Gant and Danny the Thunder. But these two brothers here, Sin and the Chosen One, oh, they know what they're doing too. They've been around the block for a little bit as well. So I'll take nothing away from them. Sin right now in control, in charge.
At the same time, you know, there's that thing that always comes with brothers. And how long before the possibility of sibling rivalry? That's going to be fun to watch that unfold between those two.
What if I was your dad?
That's just my opinion.
Would you try to fight me? Huh?
Would I try to fight what?
Well, yeah. If I were you, would you try to me. You wouldn't, because you get knocked out. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta reach me first, James. That's the problem. I'm a little taller than you.
You're not supposed to disrespect your elders, okay? You're not supposed to do that. You
I'm not
understand?
disrespecting you. I'm sorry you can't handle the truth.
I've been in the ring before, but I know what I'm talking about, okay? You're not supposed to do that. Don't be disrespectful.
Disrespectful? I'm just stating the truth. I'm sorry you can't
I'm
take
older
it.
than you. Do you understand? Do you understand?
I wanted to make sure you were awake over there.
I'm older than you, okay? I'm old enough to be your grandpa.
That's fine, but my grandpa would be able to take you out, no problem.
Anyway, Alexis Gant has
I'm a lover, not a
control
fighter.
here of this match. You can see that his leg is caught on them ropes there. The referee may want to stop that. Yeah, he actually did. Okay, well she did, and tell him to stop because his leg caught up there a little bit.
And that's the point that, she's getting better, but not all referees can keep an eye on everything, because at that point there was a pin. She was making sure his shoulders were down. It doesn't always mean she can catch the leg.
You
under
always
the
have
ropes.
to disagree with me?
I'm just stating fact. You can't be right all the time.
I can be right, okay? Okay? I can be right. Don't talk to me like that. Whoa,
This is nice about you old folks. You want to act like 2-year-olds.
Comes out of nowhere. Sin takes charge now. You can see Daniela waiting to get in this ring right now. Nevin is like, hey, we got this thing in the bag.
Yeah, that definitely can see Danny Thunder is gnashing at the teeth. He wants in. Slapping that turnbuckle, screaming at Alexius for a tag. He's ready to get back in there.
He's going to the top. Sin's going to the top here. Alexius better watch out. Sin is at the top rope. This could be over, folks. He better watch out. Sin is at the top
hurry
here.
up is what it is. If he don't hurry up, he's giving Alexius too much time to add exactly what I knew was going to happen. He took too much time up there celebrating, taunting, thinking it was over, and allowed Alexius to recover enough to move out from underneath him. Very much a rookie mistake.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen, Natus. You didn't have to see. I knew that was. You didn't have to even say anything. I knew that was going to happen. Daniello gets a tag, and he is in the ring right now. Alexis only outside. Sin is still down in the middle of the ring.
He hurt his elbow with that. I mean, coming down on that. I mean, if within missing, he has a risk of even breaking his elbow. How do you think that's going to help him with his new blood title?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he that's his fault, right? He should have never took that freaking long.
Right now, the Chosen One does not look happy right now.
He doesn't, but Danielle, I guess, was waiting for him to get up to his feet. I don't think I would have did that. I think I would have kept him staying down. What the world is he doing?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it probably would have been made more sense, but it's once again, it's Danny Thunder's mentality of the good sportsman. And one of these days, he will learn that
good sportsman?
That is a curse.
Are you out of your mind? Oh, let me slap you in the face and say, let me shake your hand.
In this sport, being a good sport is not going to help you. I mean, he could have had him. He could have went for a pin. But no, he wanted to be the good guy and pick him up. That was a bad move. And now look at it. Sin is taking control of the big man already. Told you, it's going to burn him. Apparently, no matter how much control it has, you can't headbutt a tower. Because that one shoulder block dropped Sin on his back.
Absolutely. And whoa. You know, and I'm wait a minute. I'm not off this freaking whole thing. If I slap you and I'm in the ring and I'm kicking your behind, okay, and we should never be hugging after the freaking match, all right? And I don't understand why people say that. It's cheesy and it's stupid. And look at this. Look at the strength. And no, not at all. DDT, Daniel in charge.
It's somebody like that. Sid may have the strength, but obviously Danny overpowered.
1, 2, no 2, only 1.
Danny had the power to power out of that and reverse it into that DDT. So what Sid really needs to do is go tag his brother in, get the freshman in, before we have a sibling fight on our hands.
I don't think there's no sibling nothing. You see right now, the chosen one, and you see he's not happy. You can see him yelling at him a little bit. I don't agree with that at all. I think he understands and he has it. And wait a minute, you see that guy? That's what I just told you. Look at that. Sid in charge. He's back in it again. But he's too close to his partner. He better get him away. But you can see Sid, he's got something else on his mind. What is he doing?
This I see is a mistake, because now all of a sudden it looks like he wants the glory for himself. I mean, the mentality of that is, I'm the champion, and we've seen it with kind of the Blackheart situation. I'm the champion, I'm the better brother, but wait a minute, what's Sean doing in there?
What is he doing? He hits him! Look at that! He just hits him with a bat! Referee, get him out of there! He hits him aside, Robin! Right in his back!
He dropped him with the bat, and Robin's coming in!
Oh my God! Get him out of there! Just get some help out here, something! You can see Savannah on the side apron there! Son, stop him! We need to get down there and stop him! He has a freaking bat in his hand!
And Robin chased him out. He was wondering.
He's gone.
I don't know. I think Robin too was a little slow getting in there to help him.
Oh, get up.
It's just me.
But look. Hey Melvin, he's going after him. He better step back. Hey, a fist versus a bat. What do you think is going to win? You better step back and stay back. You can see Alexis and Danny, they're staying back here. Adis, we need to switch seats.
I'm quite comfortable right here.
He's going to title next week. Get it back.
Do they have a match next week?
And Chosen One says, not on his fucking watch, you shitbag. And you, whoa, wait a minute. Sid says, whoa, well, I just said that. And, let's see what he says now. I can't believe he just did that. He freaking hit him with the bat. He's in pain, man. I can't even think about getting hit in the back. Chosen One. He says, I'm scared. Go ahead.
Since told the three of them down there to shut up and just move out of his line of sight. Apparently he was in the way.
Okay.
Sean. Apparently he remembers his name.
Right.
Says that he doesn't want Sean in a first blood match. That would give him an easy way out. Here's what the Cobra, is going to do. I'm going to talk to management next week at Champions Challenge. I am asking to face you in an Extreme Rules match. Well, apparently there's going to be a lot more blood there, and it's not going to stop when they're bleeding.
Well, he just hit him with a bat. He hit him with a freaking bat, right on his back. The bat on the back. The bat on the back.
So I can beat you with any weapon of my choosing. Oh, and Sean, one more thing. We'll see you at Champions Challenge. And that's right, folks, Champion Challenge is next week. And that's where every title here at Turbulence will be on the line.
He says, I'm champion, and I'm giving out the challenge, so I'll see you at Champions Challenge. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more match up next.
At this point, folks, I want you to go ahead and, if you haven't already, join our SL group. That way you can always know when showtimes are, if you get the notices and the things that updated things are. And speaking of updates, you know, I believe we got some thumbs around here. If not, I'll still post it up there. Join our Facebook. You'll get info on inside info. The show's being done, and you'll have a connection to the next one. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our VAW. You'll be able to see matches, past matches, promos, you name it, see it. And also, while you're at it, go ahead and follow us on Twitter. Once again, another way to outlook on how what's going on with everything that's here at VAW, whether it be Turbulence, whether it be Elite, just VAW in general. Also, if you like, let's say, the shirt I'm wearing, or you have a favorite wrestler, and you want their merchandise, we also have a marketplace for you. Check it out. And the proceeds that you give us, like the donations, it helps us move forward onto this third year. So we appreciate everything you guys do. Anybody that donates, we appreciate it. We love you. We can't do this without you fans. I'll post all them links up there for you in just 1 second. But definitely check them all out and support us, VAW. Mentioned him earlier, but out comes Jason Blackheart with mic in hand. I wonder what he has to say.
Well, here is Jason Stryker, who's taking a seat in the middle of the ring.
Let's want some.
Red. Week in and week out, you're nowhere to be found. You're supposed to be the United States champion here at Turbulence. But I haven't seen you defend that belt once. And all I've noticed is you running from me. Week in and week out. So I'm gonna make this plain and simple. I'm offering you a challenge next week And here's the thing. If you don't show up, I'm gonna rightfully declare myself the United States champion. Because I am sick and tired of you running our name into the ground. Being a yellow-bellied coward and not facing me like a man. You said I have to earn your respect. Well, I think I've earned it plenty of times. So, Red, if you're watching or listening, wherever you are, be prepared, because that belt is coming to the rightful Black Hat.
Well, apparently this whole thing between the Blackhearts is not over. Jason has put out a challenge for the United States Championship, But if Red doesn't show up, because I haven't seen Red here in the last few weeks, Red doesn't show up, he's going to claim the U.S. title as his own.
Yeah, and you can see the fans they're on his side. They're definitely on his side. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we got one more match after this. Jason, I mean, he has a good point. You're a champion, you defend that title. You are a champion, you defend that title. And hopefully next week that's what happens and Big Red returns back here to Turbulence and that Champion's Challenge. And there you go. Champion's Challenge. It's a challenge. You're the champion. Let's see what happens.
For sure. And the past with the Blackhearts has been pretty bad. But let me take this time. Our sponsors, eMesh. Contact Dirty Porta if you would like to get into the next hunt. I'd like to thank them. Star Killer Custom Wrestling Attire. If you want a custom wrestling attire made up, contact Cornish Fang. I believe there's a booth outside the ring. Check out Slam Magazine. We've been featured in it, I believe, a few times. Also, Underdog. Some of the best mesh clothing stores. And SL, 700 items, casual and urban. It's a good place to go. And out comes Rowdy Rob. Our own favorite voice here at VAW, Rowdy Rob, is donning tights and coming out to the ring. This ought to be interesting.
Yeah, this ought to be real interesting. Rowdy Rob, who is a guy who's been asked to wrestle for a little while now, he's been a commentator. That's his main thing, commentating. I mean, the voice of Virtual Attitude Wrestling out here in action. It's pretty interesting here. Let's see. And you can see that he has a lot of respect. Let's see what he can do against the Heimer. Boy.
Honestly, the last time I seen Rowdy in the ring, he was wearing a halo thanks to Craven Moore, I believe is who it was. And it's a Southern Brawl, as you see, because we have Rowdy Rob and coming out to Southern Renegade, Danny Boy Firehawk. Both of these Southern folks, obviously, and so I'm expecting a knockout brawl, pretty much.
Let me tell you something about old Danny Moore there. He don't take crap from nobody. He's not going to, just because Rowdy Rob is a well-respected commentator and well-respected individual, he's not going to let he's not going to hold any punches back. So, this is going to be pretty interesting now of what Rowdy Rob and what the result is going to be in this matchup here.
Like I said, I'm expecting a good old Southern brawl here, because both these boys are Southern folk. You heard Rowdy say it all the time, and we all know the Southern Renegades from the South, so I'm expecting a good old brawl down there.
Yeah, and this is your partner, right? This is usually your partner that is with you, commentating with you on Turbulence every week. So, I mean, who do you think is going to win? Do you think it's going to be your partner, your broadcast partner, or do you think it's going to be Danny Boy? Two Hall of Famers, too, by the way. Two Hall of Famers, but who do you think is going to take the victory here?
Well, I'm going to have to say, I mean, it's a fact of underestimating, and I'm going to honestly, I've got my money there on Rowdy because, he's got a fighting spirit. I don't think he'll give up, and he's a Southern boy, so I think you're kind of evenly matched on that point.
So you think he's going to win?
Rowdy's going to win. The way I just said.
You say Rowdy is going to win?
Rowdy's going to win.
What? You out of your mind? Do you think that... You think he's going to win?
He's going to win. Just for the fact of if he's going to put that much heart.
Natus. What? Are you okay?
Okay. Are you okay?
Are you okay? Natus, I need you to understand me. We need to get a doctor out here or something. Natus. Are you okay?
Are you okay? Okay.
Natus, listen to me. I'm serious now. Are you okay?
Fine, are you okay? Do we need to get your hearing aid batteries?
Whoa. We're talking about Danny Boy going against Rowdy Rob, your partner, here sitting down here every single show talking.
Here's some of the things I'm looking at. Is he lost his title at Undisputed 2. That's it's got to be weighing on Danny Boy's mind. So I think with that in a factor, and the heart that Rowdy not only puts on here, that I've seen every week commentating with him, he puts that in the ring. My money's on Rowdy.
Would you like to take a nice snapmare? That's all he's going to do. The matches are right there. That's all he's going to be able to do. He's not a wrestler, Natus. He's a commentator. Do you understand me?
And what's your point? You saying commentators can't wrestle either?
Can you go out there and wrestle? Huh?
And then you also got to think of one other thing. Who is going to know the wrestlers better than the person that watches them every week? Watching them, knowing what they are going to do. The knowledge that Rowdy puts out there, it actually, the knowledge he has of every wrestler, knows their weak spots, knows their strong points, knows what to avoid. Come on, knowledge base. This is a mental game.
Are you out of your mind? You think you're some kind of scientist or something? Let me give you the real gist of things, okay? Let me just put it there plain and simple for you.
Man's gonna give me the gist.
It is what it is. Danny Boy, full-time wrestler, okay? Rowdy Rob, full-time commentator. The voice of the Virtual Attitude Wrestling, I might give him that, okay? If there was a match between those two in terms of commentators, guess what? Guess who would win? Rowdy Rob. We're talking about a match right here. Danny Boy knows what he's doing in there. Are you out of your mind? Get it together.
That's what you say.
Open up your eyeballs. And I don't understand why the fans out here. This is like murder. Right now, we're about to see here.
I think so. So far, Rowdy has handled himself pretty well, I think. And that's the thing about it, is knowledge is power. And when it comes down to every single one of these wrestlers, who knows more about them than Rowdy Rob? He knows every aspect, knows how they wrestle. He's watched, he scouted them, he studied them. I think Rowdy Rob is going to come out on top just on that alone.
I disagree. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen at all. You got Danny Boy and you got Rowdy Rob, and he's trying to punch him here. Look at this. Look at what he's doing. He's punching him in the face, but there's no prevail here.
We all know that Danny Boy is hard-headed, but so is Rowdy.
He's hard-headed, but guess what? He's hard-headed. He can freaking go out there and take your town. He knows what he's doing. He's a wrestler. You got the GM in the back there, who gives Rowdy Rob whatever he wants. Why? He's not a wrestler. He's a commentator. He should be sitting down at the desk. He should be where I am right now, on my side.
So what you're trying to tell me here, James, what you're trying to tell me is, just because Rowdy's a commentator, he shouldn't, and if he has a dream to wrestle as well, he shouldn't wrestle? How thoughtless are you? Maybe this is what he wants. Maybe this is his dream, and you're trying to say the GM should kill his dream? What's wrong with you, James?
I think the GM should tell him like it is. I think the GM should do what should be done for business.
Apparently, Rowdy has been gone training, just, training himself so he can get into the ring. He hasn't been here in the last few weeks. And he's been training, and obviously that's what he's been doing.
Natus, I will go down to the ring. I'll walk down there. I'll walk down there with you. And I will go and pull down his pants. Well, I'll pull down his pants for you. So you can kiss his ass. Stop kissing his ass. Tell him like it is.
What is wrong with you? What is your obsession with people's asses, James? Is there something that it's a long time coming of you coming out somewhere?
No! Natus, he's not a wrestler.
Apparently, he's trying to be. He's trying to be. He's living his dream, James. Just because you're past your prime and you can't get in there like he can, doesn't mean you gotta knock the man.
You know what? You just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Anyway, Rowdy right now has got himself a headlock going on. Look at that. Danny knows what he's... Or, not Danny, but Rowdy knows what he's doing. Even though, you give and take in there. With Danny Boy getting that right now. Lock, I'm sure Rowdy will find a way out of it.
There you go. Kick him in the gut. I need this to be proven right here. I know Danny Boy is going to win this match. I'm telling you that right now. It's going to happen. And there he goes. He takes him down. Thank you. Look at that. He's not a wrestler. Here we go. Referee needs to check on him. He's in pain right now. He's in pain. Look at him.
Pain. 1, 2. Of course he's going to be in pain. You're in the ring. Pain comes with the job. I'm sure he knows that and was ready for it.
Kick out. Hey, that was a 3 right there. I just want to let you know that was a 3. Referee needs to pay attention a little bit more.
That was a 2. We can check with the ref. Apparently, that was a 2 because there was no ring. There was no bell.
Well, it wasn't... Listen, Natus. The guy is still... Look at him. He's still down.
Yeah, and so are the other half of the wrestlers. You take it easy till you get up.
Yeah, Natus, I don't understand your logic on things, but it's real fine. It's okay. If that's what you want to hear yourself talk, it's okay. It's all good. It's fine. Danny Boy here is in charge. He's right now in control of this match. Let's see what he can do again. Maybe this will further let people know that this guy, Danny Boy, is a wrestler. You have a wrestler going against a commentator. You got somebody who knows what they're doing that doesn't know what they're doing because he does it full-time against somebody who doesn't do it full-time. It doesn't matter. We all have hopes and dreams and stuff like that, Natus. We do. We all have hopes and dreams. I want to be rich one day, but I can't. Here we go. Danny Boy punches him in the face. What are you going to go do about that, Natus? You going to go down there and try to save him now?
Why am I going to save him? Rowdy's got this. He's playing possum. That's all it is.
Man, it's...
Look at that. Rowdy counters. He took down Danny Boy. Now what, James? Big boot. Now what, James? Look at I told you. He's got this. Why do I ain't got to go save him? He's got this.
He tripped.
I'll tell you what, James. I'll tell you what. To prove it, you go talk to the GM. You schedule me a match. All right, and I'll go down there and give me a month's notice. Give me a couple weeks' notice to train, and I'll go out there and I'll wrestle.
He's already down on the ground again. Look at that. Yeah, he's holding his freaking knee. Give me a break. Look at that. He's already down on the ground.
Can be wrestlers. You just got to... You can't do it, don't mean me or Rowdy can't do it.
And Danny Boy picks him up here. Let's see what he could do. Let's see if he can prevail out of this.
Sure he can. I'm sure he can. He's got it already planned out in his head. Rowdy's a thinker. I'm sure he's got this planned out in his head. It'd be he's a chess master. He's gonna let Danny think he's got the upper hand.
And look at him. Look at the strength and the power, and just takes him down like that. Look at Danny Boy. Look at him. He's just look at that.
I can't help it. I gotta favor my partner out here. James, I'd be just saying the same thing to you if you were out there. I like you that much. While you were in there, I'd have 911 on speed dial. I'm just saying. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, you definitely go ahead. If you don't think us or you feel that strongly, commentators cannot be wrestlers, I'll go train for a couple weeks. You talk to management, you book me a match, and I'll get in the ring. Right now, it looks like Rowdy is sizing up Danny now. Bro, look at that! Rowdy comes back with his own suplex. He took down Danny Boy with his own suplex.
And you see Rowdy Rob still trying to maintain control here in this match. It's not going to happen too far gone. I mean, it's not going to happen. You can see he's tired already. Look, he's tired already. Look at him, Nate. Stop. He
may be tired. He hasn't. Okay, I can give you that he's tired, but he hasn't had the conditioning that he has for that. But he's got the knowledge, and I'm telling you, he's got this already mapped out in his head.
I'm tired. Give me a break.
He's got this already mapped out in his head. Gonna psych out Danny Boy.
Oh, look at that! He hits him in the head! He hits him right in the face! There you go! Let's give him the count! Do it! 1, 2! Come on! 1, 2, 3! This match is over! Nate, that's what I just tell you.
Hey, I gotta give it up. It's like I said, it just boiled down to the conditioning. Tell you,
what is he doing?
He put in a hell of a match for that.
What is he doing? Hey, he can't go down there trying to save him. What is he doing?
Well, no, I mean, who knows? Maybe he's gonna go out and, congratulate Danny Boy. Highly doubtful, but. Because you know that they do have a match next week, also a Champions Challenge. All of a sudden, Dave Maxley giving them a good brawl there. I'm telling you right now, this thing has been building up since Undisputed 2. Dave Mack won the title. Danny Boy wants it back. He's getting his rematch at Champions Challenge.
It's his guy. He's trying to freaking ring with the guy. Why are they fighting out here? Look at that bump on the line over there.
I tell you, James, quit getting excited. They've been feuding at Undisputed 2. Dave Mack took the belt from Danny Boy. And now Danny Boy is finally going to get his rematch at Champions Challenge next week. And from what management said, what management has actually told them, it's a lumberjack match. That's what's going on.
God, 2 actual wrestlers out here wrestling. But he should be saving this commentary that should be sitting over here where I am. He shouldn't be doing that. He got his behind whooped. That's what he should have. He should have his behind whooped.
You know what? Rowdy Rob put in a hell of a match, but the match that we're going to see next week is those 2 men in there. You can tell the hatred. You can see the intensity between these 2. And it's going to be a hell of a match. It's going to be a lumberjack match. And a DDT on the Dave Mack.
Nice move as he takes them out. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, Danny. There you go. Hey, yeah, I'm waving. Hey, let me tell you something, Natus. You know what Roddy Rob needs? Roddy Rob needs a freaking microphone so he can start commentating. You like that joke? You like that joke?
either way you look at it, he's got Dave Mack up. But if this is how it's going to look for next week, Dave Mack's not got a chance in that Lumberjack match they have next week at Champions Challenge. I mean, you can tell that the feud between these two has been that intense. Over both of them, Hall of Famer. Both of them, champions or former champions.
58 seconds.
And we're gonna see them in action next week at Champions Challenge. Danny Boy does the moonshiner on him, and to Dave Mack. Well, Dave Mack was smart right now. He might want to stay laid out so he can be 100% for next week. Still give it to my boy Rowdy Rob. He put on a hell of a match. Get a hell of a chance. Wait a minute. Why does Rowdy have Sarah in a sleeper hold? I'm not sure what that was, but poor Sarah guy just caught in the sleeper hold. I don't know what to make of that.
And this match is over.
It is. It's all over. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, next week you need to be here. We have the Champions Challenge next week, and Dave Mack hitting him with the Doomsday device. I tell you what, guys, I don't know what's going to happen next week, but I can't wait. Champions Challenge right here on Turbulence 3 SLT Thursday, just like every Thursday. So, folks, fans, we love you. I've been your host, your host today. I'm Natasha Grimmore. With me is James Graves. I tell you guys what, we love you. You guys have a nice night. Have a nice, safe drive home, and we'll see you next week. Champions Challenge. Awesome matches. See you then.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.